A vibrant and exciting day at Fanny Bay.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Absolutely unbelievable. Anyway, Rod Gallegos is there. He's spot on, the beauties and the beast, all right. Now, Go Charles is showing at $108.30 on the tote. Top raters at value. Butler Billy 94, Darcy 85 and Like a Classic 71. It's at value, isn't it? The fourth pick there on the ratings at 18. It's 11 for I'm a Contender. Darcy's medal was won, 36.30, trifecta $1,654. They're approximate, awaiting correct weight there, Traralgon Race 5. All right, Darwin Race 5, number 1, Dream Gazer at $2.50. Mick Stumbles to call this. Then we'll hear from also Brian Martin, Terry Barty, and they are some of the special guests there at Darwin. We've already heard from Alan Thomas, who is very, very smartly did the second or third race there. He knows the rules, Tomo. Now, Dream Gazer at $2.50. Here's Mick Stumbles. How you doing, Mick?
It'll be too long before they get back behind the gates for the fourth event or fifth event this afternoon, the MGM Grand Casino Class 1 over the 1900. Dream Gazer ran a very good second in the NT Derby, beaten by Dancing Apollo. And this should be a good race for him. The 1900 is a perfect distance. It'll be very hard to beat. He's the favourite. A little better than yours for theirs. Happy Cheers as well in the betting. He'd probably be second pick. And Happy Family third pick, and Extracurricular is about the fourth pick. Just a tick under double each way. Apple Switch scored a brilliant win in the previous event, the race called by Alan Thomas, 6.5 lengths, and has run the fastest 1,000 metres of the carnival. An outstanding win. He missed the start on Saturday when a short prize favourite, and got back to last. Never really travelled well, but did get home all right to run second. But he was first out today, straight to the front, and that was basically the end of it. Happy Cheers on the move with Imperial Union, Chartbuster, Merits, and Happy Family milling around with Eureka Prince and Nora Fair, Graceful Pago, visitor from the west. Standing back, Hex Head in company with Extracurricular and Evidently. 1900 metre start. Crowd get a good view of this one. Down to the judge, 1 lap of the track. Just 100 metres short of the Carlton Darwin Cup distance. Ansett Invitation Stakes is race number 6, to be called by the chief caller from Sport 927 Victoria, Brian Martin. Now, Graceful Pago has been locked up on the inside. Hex Head milling around behind them with Happy Family, Extracurricular, Happy Cheers, Merits, Chartbuster, Dream Gazer in the MGM Grand colours, white with the green cap and the MGM Grand logo on the front. Eureka Prince, Hex Head, Imperial Union, rider out of the saddle from Honora Fair. Extracurricular back behind the line with Happy Family and Happy Cheers. Now, they've taken Graceful Pago out of the stalls. I don't know what the reason for that was. Graceful Pago was in the right gate anyway. It drew the one, was in, and they've taken it out. These horses milling around behind the gates. Carlton Darwin Cup, the principal event on the card, is race number 9 over the 2,000 metre course, $122,000 race. As Imperial Union and Graceful Pago edge up towards their respective positions. Graceful Pago on the inside, Imperial Union next to it. And Hex Head just behind the line with Happy Family, Evidently. Happy Cheers on the move with Extracurricular, Chartbuster, Dream Gazer, and Nora Fair, Merits. Happy Family comes up, Evidently about to join them. And Extracurricular being led forward in company with Eureka Prince. Extracurricular is set, Eureka Prince moves in, Merits coming up next. Rider back in the saddle on a Nora Fair, Hex Head still away with Chartbuster, Happy Cheers. Dream Gazer coming up. Dream Gazer moves into line. Ben Cornell has the ride on the favourite. Chartbuster set, Hex Head comes up. Nora Fair about to get ready. And Happy Cheers looks like he'll be about the last. Hexhead is now set in gate 9 for Nora Fair. Just turned sideways at the last moment, straightened up again. And Happy Cheers, the second favourite, is the last to move in. So they're all ready now for the MGM Grand Casino Class 1 over the 1900. Starter in position to release them, about to turn the light on and send them on their way. Light flashing. Imperial Union fractious. Graceful Pago stands well. Racing, Graceful Pago, just a touch slow. Imperial Union away well with Extracurricular. Happy Family out nicely, and Chartbuster out deep on the track is going very quickly past the judge on the first occasion. He wants the front. Eureka Prince pushing through in the centre is going with him. It's a mad charge out of the straight, and Imperial Union ducking through along the inside. He's going to lead them on the far side up to the 1500 by a half length. Eureka Prince, Chartbuster out 3 deep around the outside of Extracurricular, and Graceful Pago running about 4th. The fence in a lovely spot. Happy Family just behind them with Dream Gazer up on his outside, a length and a half to Merits. 3 or 4 lengths away, Hexhead around the outside of Evidently, 2 lengths to Happy Cheers, settling back next to last. And about 2.5 a Nora Fair, last of all. Imperial Union in front up to the 1100. Showed out by a length and a quarter, Eureka Prince. Running third over on the inside, Graceful Pago about 3/4 then to Chartbuster. Dream Gazer further back, caught a little bit deep. In the centre there, Extracurricular from Happy Family darting through along the inside. There's a length further back to Merits. 2 lengths away to Evidently over on the inside of Hexhead, about 4 lengths to Happy Cheers, and a half length to Nora Fair. Eureka Prince whipped up on the outside of Imperial Union. Further out on the track, Chartbuster coming forward as they race down towards the 600 metre point. Then Graceful Pago off the rails, Happy Family, and here's Dream Gazer sweeping the field with a big run. Further back then was Merits looking for the way clear with Extracurricular Evidently, and Happy Cheers to the extreme outside, rushing home. Chartbuster hit the lead, but Dream Gazer's the one coming at him very quickly as they come into the home stretch. They're clear of Hexhead. Happy Cheers the outside, running home hard, and so is a Nora Fair. Dream Gazer burst to the front, 225 out, got away from Chartbuster. Here's Extracurricular, and Happy Cheers flying the outside. Happy Cheers moved up with Extracurricular to grab Dream Gazer near home. It's Extracurricular and Happy Cheers. They draw to the line. Oh, it's nearly a dead heat. Maybe Extracurricular by a half mil over Happy Cheers. There's very little in it though. Merits has got up to run third from Dream Gazer and Happy Family, and Nora Fair's run ended at the 100. Then Chartbuster, he couldn't go on because he was wide all the way. A long way back to Hexhead, Eureka Prince, Imperial Union, and Evidently last to finish. Oh, very close this. Very, very close. Extracurricular and Happy Cheers have split the line. Maybe Extracurricular, but I'd be not unhappy if I was wrong. There's nothing in it. That's Extracurricular on the outside of the horse in the white with the green cap, which is Dream Gazer, and the horse further out on the course is Happy Cheers. Now it's Extracurricular in front. Happy Cheers makes a lunge at him as they go to the post, and it's very, very tight. They hit it. Oh, I'd say Happy Cheers has got him. Looking at that on the big screen on Sky, I wouldn't be surprised if Happy Cheers has got up, but there's nothing in it. We stand by for the official result. Happy Cheers is the winner. Number 2, Happy Cheers has got up. Number 6, second, Extracurricular. And number 4 is third, Merits. So the official placings are 2, Happy Cheers. There's a 4-year-old chestnut gelding by Volksrad out of Sadid, owned by Neville Jeffs and Philip Bradford, trained and ridden by David Bates. Number 6, second, Extracurricular, Anne-Marie White. And 4, third, Merits, ridden by Paul Denton. Number 1 was 4th, Dream Gazer. And the official 5th was number 3, Happy Family. The winner has scored by a half head, the winning margin, with 1 length between second and third, and the time 2:01.65. 2:01.65 the time.
OK, I'm a contender, $11. Darcy at 10, Butler Billy at $278 for race 5 at Darwin. Let's return now to Darwin on track once again. Here's Rod.
Yeah, well, it's certainly warming up towards the Cup. Bit of bad news coming up. The Brisbane Premier rider, Jim Byrne, was to ride Flinders Street in the Cup, but unfortunately won't be.
No, the trainer didn't want me to ride half over, so I was kind of caught napping a little bit. They told me the lightest I had to ride was 54. I get up there and I have to ride 52, so I wasted pretty hard last night, but the best I could do was just ride the horse a half over, but the way they pretty much didn't want it to be half over, so pretty much led in my hands.
Well, the way this weather is, Jim, you might have nearly lost the half before the Cup came around, but bad luck.
Yeah, probably could have, but oh well, yeah, it feels like we're living in Queensland here.
Certainly is. Now, Jim, bad luck missing out on Flinders Street, but you've got a couple of rides coming up in the invitation. Lord Mystery.
Yeah, the horses, had a couple of convictions on the track, but a few of the experts tell me the horse is not without a show, so he's got a nice draw. He comes out of the 6, and he's a horse that seems to like to just find his feet a little bit in the races, they tell me, and hopefully get home over top of them. They do go very quick here, probably as you've noticed, so I'd like to be just sitting off them a little bit and finish off over top, hopefully.
You had any experience on a sand track before?
My old days in Gympie, but that's about it. Gympie's not quite as dark as his track. Gympie, they used to put a little bit of oil on, I thought, but I think they actually use sump oil here, so the wife's got a big job ahead of her when I get home.
Yeah, well, Lord Mystery's your first ride on the track, so it'll be a nice initiation.
Yeah, it certainly will be. I have watched most of the races go around today, and have got a fair idea of the way the track's running, so just got to wait and see when I get out there, and hopefully have a bit of luck.
Well, your other ride today is a Dude. Anything about that?
I don't know a great deal about the horse. Actually, haven't spoken to the trainer at all, but I'm pretty sure he'll fill me in before I get on the horse.
Well, Jim, it has been a highly satisfying season for you in Brisbane, the Premiership and the Stradbroke Handicap. Your best year ever?
Oh, definitely. It's definitely my career highlight, the Stradbroke Handicap. I'm only hoping now it just gets on bigger and better things, and it leads me to a couple of major races in Sydney and Melbourne.
Well, you said that you are going to chase the carnivals in future.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to going and riding in the carnivals and putting myself there for hopefully a few major rides to come up and as I said earlier, take out a few major races.
Now, well, Adam, of course, he was a great little horse in the winter for you. Can you retain the ride on him?
Yeah, I do think so. As far as I know at this stage, he's back in work and he's going well. So I actually haven't spoken to Ray Brock for a good couple of weeks. So I'll get back in touch with him and just to ensure that my tail will be back on this saddle.
Well, there's no doubt about your record's pretty good. A near miss in the 10,000 and then a win in the Stradbroke.
Yeah, the 10,000's a bit of a sour point with me, but I'm like the Stradbroke definitely made up for it. But once lost, you can never get it back. But I'm looking forward and looking for bigger and better things.
Protests are funny things, like you might lose one, but sometime another will go your way.
Touch wood, hopefully in a couple of major races, I'll be the winner, and a couple trying to take it off of me, and they see it my way.
What about Melbourne Cup? Would you like to get to Melbourne for the Cup?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's Australia's premier race, staying race, and a Golden Slipper Day. I've ridden down in Sydney in Golden Slipper Day. Melbourne would be ideal. I've ridden in Cox Plate Day as well, at Moonee Valley. So just got to complete the treble now and go down there for the Cup. So hopefully I'll be there this year.
All right, Jim, well, thanks very much and good luck for the rest of the day. Bad luck, the Cup's going to slip away from you, but maybe two other winners that'll make up for it.
No, it's great. It's great to be here in Darwin, and I'd just like to thank Ansett and the club.
Good on you, Jim.
Cheers.
Jim Byrne, Queensland's leading jockey. He's here at Fanny Bay on Cup Day, not riding in the Cup, but nevertheless, he still has got a chance of success, hopefully, on Lord Mystery in the Ansett Invitation.
Yeah, incredible, isn't it? A half kilo over. They won't let him ride that horse there at a half kilo over. Well done. Thank you, Rodney. Let's take it to Hilton Donaldson right now for this interest. Top jockey rides very well indeed, and he's talking to Roger Lagos back at Darwin.
Back here at Fanny Bay on Darwin Cup Day. Plenty of visiting jockeys here, included among them, of course, is very successful Adelaide-based rider Wayne Kerford. Well, Wayne, you had a taste of Darwin on Saturday.
Yeah, I certainly did, and it's just great to be here.
Did you no luck, of course, on Saturday?
Yeah, actually, I didn't have much. So I ran second in the Palmerston. Would have been nice to win, but you know, just hope I can go one better today.
Well, what did you think actually of the track? I mean, it is something different.
Yeah, it is very different. I'm probably a little bit lucky because we have a couple of dirt tracks in Adelaide, so I've had a bit of a feel for them. But the track itself it's a wonderful track. There's a lot of oil on the track, but it's only a new surface, so probably give it a bit of time and it'll be ideal.
What do you think about that proposition I read Bart Cummings suggesting they put in an all-weather grass track?
Yeah, well, it might be a little bit hard. I did say to someone about the grass track, and they said, well, as soon as they have the wet season, well, it'd just be hopeless. So I suppose, you know, that they've got to have the dirt track for that.
Yeah, and they race all the year round. Let's have a quick look at your rides. In the invitation, you're riding Monet's Cove, which is an Alice Springs-based galloper, and the Alice Springs trainers have been really doing well here in Darwin.
Yeah, they have been, actually. Like, the Alice Springs form seems to stand up well here, and like you say, the trainers been, you know, are going well. Trainer Gary Searle, he knows how to condition a horse, and I was taught him yesterday after the draw, and he thinks the horse will run very well.
And in race 8, you're on Dr. Ventura?
Yeah, Dr. Ventura. It's another one. Its form's not too bad actually going into that race, and Glenn Williams, I've had horse for ran second in the Palmerston. She won the first here today, so her star was in form, and hopefully continue in that race.
Well, we get to the climax, of course, which is the Cup, and you've got the honour of riding the only mare in the race, Touch of Fantasy. Do you think there'll be a touch of fantasy about the finish?
Well, I hope there is, actually. She did run a huge race in it last year. I think she ran fourth. Her form is probably not quite as good going into the race this year as it was last year, but she's trained by Viv Elfield, and he knows how to you know, win a Cup. So if she can produce, you know, a bit of form like she did last year, I'm sure she'll be right in it.
Good on you, Wayne. Well, I hope it's a successful carnival for you, and no doubt you'll be back again.
For sure.
Wayne Kerford, who's got 3 very good rides here on Darwin Cup program, and we'll have more soon.
Well done, thank you, Rodney. Good on you, Wayne. Wayne's nice and relaxed, and looks like he's really enjoying himself there at Darwin. Righto, folks, let's have a look now at our next market coming through from Terrell, or Spot 5.